It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Indiana Pacers today. We're in the Phillips Arena. The Hawks here in Atlanta playing before their hometown crowd. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, we know here in Atlanta, Mike Budenholzer has assumed the dual role of coach and GM of the Atlanta Hawks. It's a tough task, but he can draw on the experience in San Antonio. And Greg Popovich has a similar role. Like Pop, Coach Bud makes sure to listen to his differing opinions and empower the staff. Kevin?
He's done a terrific job, Dave. Thank you. Both these teams, Brent, are well-seasoned and have veteran leadership.
So you expect, Kevin, if the game gets close, that the coaches might not have to use as many timeouts, can call some of their deeper sets in the playbook, and these teams will execute.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. George and Young are the forwards. CJ.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. To the inside. Feeds to Young. And it's in there.
Well, that's one of his best attributes, is his passes hit guys in stride.
Here's Cephalosha. Screen by Howard. Cephalosha dishes to Howard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting. And defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
And the free throw good from Howard. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents. Well, you had the feeling that Dwight Howard was going to move on from Houston this last offseason, ends up opting out and signing on with his hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks. Got a sizable 3-year deal as well.
Here's Atlanta. Now here's Schroeder. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Well, it looked like he was hesitating on that one, guys. Have no clue why, though.
Kicks it to Miles. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Cephalosha. The feed out to Howard. That's tipped. Outside, George. Outside for Miles. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Again, Howard missing.
Well, you could tell he kind of rushed the release there, which is probably the biggest reason why he clanked that one off the rim.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Schroeder setting the pick for Howard. He dishes it to Schroeder. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Millsap in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from long range. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
Fades and shoots. Back to Teague. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And it's sent back by Howard. Pass to Schroeder. The dish to Bazemore. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Down low. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. And now here's George. The fast break opportunity. Got that one up quick. George has got his first basket.
Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
Bazemore passes to Millsap. Millsap a screen. Shot off the screen. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Millsap setting a perfect screen right there for the score.
Outside Teague. To the paint. Millsap with the steal. Here's Sefolosha. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cephalosha's got his second basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's the screen. And George, here we go. Sefolosha with the steal. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And here is Sefolosha. Passes it to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, for the Pacers last season, they trade Roy Hibbert to the Los Angeles Lakers. David West took far less money. Greg to leave town. You worried about their front court and that it would be in shambles?
Yeah, and instead, rookie Miles Turner showed himself to be a steal as a shot-blocking, perimeter-shooting big. And it was a best-case scenario. If they could build on that, I think they have a chance to be one of the contenders in that Eastern Conference. And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, the Hawks have fought low attendance numbers historically, a very transient city, and you can understand that when the team was struggling. Hopefully the team can make continuous deep runs in the playoffs to energize this fan base.
Shoots from 12. And it's Howard again, missing.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass out of the slump rather than shoot out of it.
Fires at the elbow. Young dishes to George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard. In Atlanta, a big sports town for college football. The baseball and football teams are well supported. The Hawks, though, Brent, trying to capture more of that big market. It's been tough.
Yeah, they are trying to do that, and they've enhanced the fan experience. They've got a beautiful newer arena. They've had halftime concerts recently, celebrity DJs in there, even that sweet 3D projection system they do with the player introduction. So trying to make Phillips Arena a hot ticket in Atlanta.
So he gets them both.
Always a steady hand there at the free throw line.
Shooter kicks to Millsap. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. So we'll see Paul Millsap go to the line here. It's on Thaddeus Young. And you look at the advanced numbers, very quietly, Paul Millsap is one of the most effective rim protectors in the league.
Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, Kevin, and it speaks to not just the physical abilities of a player, but mentally being able to read what it is that offenses are doing and step into the right position. He's only 6'6" in socks, but when you take into account that wingspan, he can be effective down low.
It's good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Your passes to Howard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Bazemore dishes to Millsap. And the pass to Schroeder. He kicks to Howard. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes, too, because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hardaway comes in for Kent Bazemore. And a change for the Pacers. Allen's checked in for Young. Brent, I know you're interested in coaching. You've been approached by several teams in the league. You see some coaches who like to do platoon substitutions, others who prefer to stagger minutes and blend starters with reserves. Put on your coach's hat here for a second. How would you approach that?
Well, I think it has to do with who you have on your team.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way to say I'll be a platooning coach no matter who it is that I have, because your first 5 may be good and your second 5 may be like the guys I play open gym with, and you don't want those guys in the game. So I'm always in favor of keeping one of your main stars on the floor as a conduit and the guy who can keep the rhythm of the offense going, help guys out, establish some confidence, and then swapping those guys out. And then obviously in crunch time, you're putting your best 5 on the floor to go at another team. But a lot of coaches have differing views on that. I love the fact that you can platoon guys. I'm not liking the full sale
5 for 5.
5 for 5 shift change. We won't do that.
Okay. And that one's good. George.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see.
Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And one of the more aggressive teams in the league this past offseason, looking to adjust their roster, the Indiana Pacers. I mean, the trade for Jeff Teague, another for Thaddeus Young, the signing of Al Jefferson. It's going to be interesting to see how all these new players gel in Nate McMillan's system.
And Jeff Teague of Atlanta and now of Indiana, more of a playmaking point guard. That's something the Pacers have lacked for a long time, GA.
Yeah, and he's a guy who looks to push the ball aggressively in transition, and that's something, as you mentioned, the Pacers have been trying to do. Thaddeus Young, another player who fits that mold. Jefferson, more of a half court, but I think he gives them a nice option there with that second unit. And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Ellis outside, dishes it to Seraphin. Shoots from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Pacers lead by 3. Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Atlanta again missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, and I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
It's taken away by Stuckey. Feeds to Ellis. Back. Serafin inside, defended by Ilyasova. Kept alive. Allen passes to Ellis. To the inside, and stolen by Ilyasova. It's Prince on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 3. Now Ellis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot by Serafin, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Delaney. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Robinson kicks to Serafin. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Pacers lead by 5. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Delaney. Atlanta again missing. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's the screen. Hardaway against Stuckey. Back to Ellis. Allen dishes to Stuckey. Ellis, the pass to Allen. Robinson kicks to Ellis. Allen for 3. They get it back. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Scooped up. Nice hit again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. You played for, what was it, 6 different teams over your terrific career. We're seeing less and less players remain on the same team for their entire career. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the game of basketball?
I think it's a thing that just can't be avoided nowadays with the way the contracts and free agency are set up and the way the teams like to maneuver around. One of the things, Kevin, I think that's taken effect is a quick trigger from a lot of the younger owners that the NBA has where they don't have immediate success. They're not willing to go the patient route and wait for guys to develop, wait for guys to see their talent and come to fruition with the team that they're with. And so you'll continue to see plenty of player movement as the league moves on.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Kicks to Stuckey. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 6. Hops away. Millsap a screen. Hardaway kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Hardaway. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Love to see passes to guys on the move that are on target. They don't break stride.
The feed to Serafin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Millsap misses. Pacers leading by 4. Stuckey kicks to Allen. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Prince outside. Down low. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. Puts it up from 17. And that one hits back iron.
Terrific defense. They definitely read the scouting report on this guy and could not have played him more perfectly there.
Stuckey with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Off the pick. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
The I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working.
Right.
So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a way.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding end.
Focusing on the interior, blocking out, maintaining position. That's glass cleaning 101.
Schroeder and Bazemore pair up at the point and off-guard spots. Ilyasova out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. And an impressive rookie season for Miles Turner, Greg. A bit of a slow start after requiring thumb surgery, but once he got out on the floor, he gave signs that he can be the Pacers' pivot of the future.
A millennial big man.
Yes.
Really, he's got the shot blocking and the ability to shoot it deep. Those kinds of players are really rare. Big time upside. They did very well for themselves with that number 11 pick.
Schroeder dishes to Howard. Schroeder up top. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
That kind of look is right in Schroeder's wheelhouse.
Pacers leading by 5. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's George for 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. The Hawks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. It's deflected. Outside, George. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
There's definitely a feeling that the Hawks are building the right way around players with great character. Hard to find a selfish player in the bunch. It's the Spurs pedigree of the front office brought over by Mike Budenholzer. They understand that the culture is a big part of building a winning organization.
You talk about the great chemistry of this Hawks team. You see it every time they take the court.
Well, Coach Budenholzer calls it breaking bread, making sure that the locker room has a bond and that you care a little bit about your teammates more than what they're just doing on the court. And you can certainly see the result out there on the floor. The Hawks play a very likable, team-oriented system.
And the Pacers really, for so long, kind of defined that old school plotting defensive-oriented team, and then they just flipped the script last season. I mean, completely reinventing themselves, playing much of that season with 4 perimeter players on the court and finding ways to be successful at doing it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And that's where the payoff, the hustle and energy of Cephalosha, that's the value.
And the Pacers had great success in the past, but they just felt they couldn't score enough with the 2 big men clogging up the middle.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that even going smaller, they were still a top 5 defensive team. They found some big men who can shoot from the perimeter now, and what you like is that they have flexibility in terms of their style of play.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so many teams now make the pick and roll the real foundation of their offense.
Well, the pick and roll game in the NBA, Kevin, is everything on offense. Whenever a possession breaks down, of course, as the shot clock winds down, you're going to find a ball handler and a screener. And some of the best in the business reside on the West Coast. I think about Chris Paul, and I think about Damian Lillard being able to operate out of those pick and rolls with great effectiveness.
Good examples. For Atlanta, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Well, you hear coaches talk often about the power of five and how a team can become greater than the sum of its parts. And there's no doubt that the Atlanta Hawks show and exemplify exactly that. High character, unselfish players, a team with no real superstars, but they certainly play the game the right way.
Here's Schroeder. They set the pick. He dishes it to Sefolosha. Bazemore for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside, George. To the inside. Teague against Schroeder. Right side, Teague. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Teague. He's guarded by Howard. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 7 points for Miles Turner. The Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Teague. Goes up off the pick. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And when you think of the Atlanta Hawks, you think of the great Dominique Wilkins, Brent, the human highlight film, one of the greatest dunkers the league has ever seen.
And one of the most prolific scorers the league has ever seen. Dominique, a Hall of Famer. It was nice to see that the Hawks put a statue of Dominique Wilkins outside of the arena in 2015. And so great to see that the Atlanta Hawks franchise has kept Dominique around the community as they move forward.
And so he's able to get one of two. Pacers leading by 8. Inside, it's deflected. Howard with the steal. And here is Sefolosha. He has 5. Now Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, thought process was after he hit that first 3, he'd be in great shape, but he looks way off right now.
Teague kicks to Miles. Out to the wing. Indiana moving it around. Here's Teague. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Teague's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Bazemore with it. He's got 5. Schroeder passes to Cephalosha. The dish to Schroeder. He kicks it to Ilyasova. Stolen by George. Teague for 3. Rebounded by Cephalosha. The Hawks trail by 10. Schroeder kicks to Howard. The kick out to Ilyasova. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Even before the ball gets to him, you could see Ilyasova start to position himself, gets his feet set, a good foundation to let it fly.
Outside, George. Pass to Teague. It's up a 3. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They set the pick. Cephalosha kicks to Ilyasova. Unloads. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now it's only a 5-point Indiana lead. Passes it to Christmas. Here's George. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Howard with a screen on George. The 3 from Cephalosha. Pacers leading by 7. And the pass to Teague. Outside, George. There's a good screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague inside the line, and that misses everything.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Just fantastic work from Schroeder there, getting a whack on the drive and still finding a way to complete the play.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That's good from Schroeder. And you see that blonde streak for Dennis Schroeder? His mother used to run a hair salon. She wanted Dennis to dye his hair blonde. Instead, he did just that spot.
Well, it's become a bit of his trademark, Kevin, and during the 15-16 NBA season, even had his number 17 emblazoned in gold back there. So it's not the only thing right now that's setting him apart. There aren't many German players in the NBA. Of course, we think of Dirk Nowitzki first, but Schroeder coming along nicely.
Hardaway's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And here are the Pacers now. Ellis dishes to Stuckey. He feeds it to Serafin. Stuckey passes to Serafin. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. The Hawks trailed by 4. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Paul Millsap.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ellis kicks to Allen. Dishes it to Stuckey. There's the pick. Feeds to Allen. Pass to Stuckey. Kicks it to Serafin. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Stuckey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Atlanta. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Millsap a screen. Here's Delaney. No good. That would have tied it.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Shot by Seraphin, no good.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
That puts them in the lead. Hardaway's got 5 points so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Ellis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
As soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Ellis wide open.
Ooh, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Here's Prince. Millsap a screen to the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 1. Now here's Stuckey. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Allen kicks to Stuckey. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
Millsap has the open look. Moves back up. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
The 17-footer. Rebounded by Howard.
And so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stuckey outside. Seraphin kicks to Allen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. And Allen drops them both. Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Millsap a screen on Ellis. Schroeder dishes to Prince. Millsap a screen.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
For Atlanta, they have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 4. It's Ellis on the wing. Started by Schroeder. That one goes. Count it.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Howard with a screen on Stuckey. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. It's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Screen by Ellis. Allen, a screen on Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Serafin. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. The Hawks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Indiana. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, as people start to put together underrated lists, Paul Millsap at the power forward or small forward position comes up quite a bit. It's been that way for his entire career. Drafted 47th in 2006, and all he'd done at Louisiana Tech was lead the nation in rebounding, an unprecedented 3 consecutive seasons.
And here's Schroeder. He has 5. There's a screen. Outside Millsap. Off the pick. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Millsap's got 7.
Like seeing Millsap there going hard for the offensive glass and then getting the easy putback.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. And so it's Indiana with it. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Turner up front. C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. And it's Teague in at the point guard. Over to the wing. Here's Miles. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pacers trailed by 7. Knocked loose. Back to Teague. And he converts the layup. Teague's got 9 points.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Cephalosha kicks it over to Schroeder. The Hawks working the ball around. Baseline jumper. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. And Indiana shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Indiana, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. First free throw is good. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Ilyasova. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And that one's good. Schroeder. He's got 7.
Nice use of the pick and roll from Schroeder there. Allows him to get an easy shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Chris Humphries was first one of the best rebounders in the league, and now after a few years of tinkering with a jumper, he's become a pretty good shooting big man. After the 2015 playoffs, Wizards coach Randy Whitman suggested that Humphries work on his three-pointer. Humphries said, "I hadn't really worked on it ever. I just had to adapt. I went at it trying to expand my game so I can play longer." Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that 3, D.A. Thank you.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
He's made only 2 free throws, not shooting well from the line.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
That one is off.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
Out to the wing. Baseline try. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
The Hawks leading. Now Cephalosha. 5 points in the game. The feed to Howard. He dishes it to Bazemore. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. For the lead. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Young. And Young slams it home. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Millsap. Atlanta again missing. And it's the Pacers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Teague against Schroeder. It's good. And that's 13 points for Miles Turner.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Howard. And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lavoy Allen's checked in for the Pacers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Teague. 3, Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Teague with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Allen a screen on Schroeder. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Back to Bazemore. They set the pick. He kicks to Millsap. The dish to Howard. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Howard's got 8 points.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Cephalosha. He feeds it to Schroeder. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Christmas is checked in. Indiana trailing here. Pass to George. And oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Cephalosha's shot is good.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate. And for Thabo Sefolosha, a lot more news off the court in 2014 than on it. I'm just glad that he has moved on from those incidents, finds himself in a good place, and is back playing his brand of basketball.
6 to shoot. Teague the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 7. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And for Sefolosha, he actually grew up in Switzerland after his family had moved from South Africa.
Great to see Sefolosha really stand up for himself in the wake of an incident that happened off the floor and keep himself focused on his job. Had an incredible season last year with all of those things going on in 2015-16.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Allen drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Now here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Howard. A jump hook. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. There's the screen. And Miles kicks to George. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
This team is counting on him to knock down looks like that. It has to mess with your confidence a little bit.
Millsap, that one wide left. Indiana leading. Miles dishes to George. Teague kicks to Christmas. It's George on the wing. Down low. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Sefolosha passes to Howard. Millsap a screen. Atlanta again missing. Pacers leading by 4. George dishes to Christmas. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Hardaway's checked in for Atlanta. Indiana also making some changes. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ellison for Jeff Teague. Outside, George. Goes up to the stripe. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Screen by Howard. Shot to end this cold run. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Millsap.
Yeah, he's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
Here's Christmas. Back to Ellis. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Indiana. Christmas, no luck. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Sefolosha kicks to Howard. Stolen by Allen. Over in the corner, Ellis lets the 3 fly. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Howard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Howard's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
outside. They set the pick. Nobody near George. And the three ball is good. George has got 17.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Inside. Here's Howard. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. Pacers leading by 3. Ellis outside. Outside, George, just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for George. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. This is DeSepolosha. He's looking for Howard and finds him 14 feet away, and the bank shot is good. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So for the Hawks, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Prince in for Thabo Sefolosha. Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Pass to Millsap. Free throw line jump shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Millsap's got 10 points here in the second half. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Ellis kicks to Serafin, and stolen by Ilyasova. 54 seconds left to play here in the third, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
With the way Ilyasova is able to quickly get a shot up, it throws a lot of the defenders off, and they end up fouling him.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Ilyasova, with the height of a big man, he's very much at ease and has a great release.
Stuckey kicks to Ellis. And it's sent back by Millsap. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Atlanta again missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Feeds it to Stuckey. Young, a screen on Hardaway. On its way from Stuckey for 2. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got to clean the glass.
Yeah, I mean, he wants them to get to the free throw line, but at the same time, wants to keep the other team from doing so. Really a tough balancing act.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Schroeder and Bazemore pair up at the point and off-guard spots. Friends out there with Ilyasova. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Ellis outside. Uncovered. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Prince, the pass to Ilyasova. Out to Hardaway. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Well, when you see a teammate over-rotate, you just swing it around, the perimeter's wide open.
Young outside. Kicks it to Robinson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Atlanta making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. C.J. Miles. He's checked in for Monte Ellis. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Howard kicks it to Bazemore. Screen by Howard. Young with the steal. Now the feed to Robinson. Young dishes to T. Indiana moving it around. Miles the pass to T. Robinson kicks to Miles. There's the dish to Robinson. 4 on the clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
There's the pick. Howard in the post. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
Free throw good, Howard. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a change for the Pacers. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Howard.
And he has been battling some serious demons at the line tonight. Good to see him finally come through on that trip.
Young dishes to George. To the paint. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Young for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Teague against Hardaway. He dishes it to Howard. The baseline J. And he drops that one in. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Howard's release is a little unconventional, but it works. The D must pay attention to him from that range.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Hardaway kicks to Howard. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Dwight Howard. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. To the middle. They kick out to Ilyasova. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Bazemore. Stolen by Miles. Inside. Young's shot is off.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
Hardaway passes to Bazemore. He kicks to Ilyasova. Hardaway dishes to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Yeah, I don't know if he just lost sight of the lines on the floor, but he seemed perfectly oblivious to where he was on the court, guys.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now T. Right side George. There's the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, if you're going to go set a pick, you really have to be committed to it. He simply did not do a good enough job to get his teammate open.
Screen by Howard. Here's Cephalosha. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Miles. He feeds it to T. Howard with the steal. Cephalosha kicks it to Bazemore. Nailed from three-point land.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
To the wing right side. Miles the pass to T. And stolen by Ilyasova. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bazemore misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Miles kicks to T. Young with the ball. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bazemore for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that 3-point shot has just been there.
Well, they're doing a great job of working around the arc, locating the right shooter. That deep ball is a serious weapon right now.
Young dishes to George. Steps back and fires. That one a little long.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
Teague inside the line. Rebound Atlanta.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Ilyasova, screen on Teague. Hardaway shoots the 3. Ilyasova can't hit.
Yeah, and shot's been off just a smidge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
Started by Howard. Teague kicks to George. Cephalosha with the steal, and it's to that.
Well, when it comes to Thabo Cephalosha, it's perimeter defense personified. Exceptional block there.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Teague. George passes to Teague. Young outside. Here's the screen. Here's Miles, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now here's Schroeder. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 19 points.
Well, Millsap really wants the shot anytime he can get it from there. That's his comfort zone.
Here's George. Passes it to T. Lock at 6. On deep. And the foul on Miles Turner. That will be foul number 5 on him. Atlanta leading by 6. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. To the paint. Here's Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside T. Down low. Poked away. Millsap with the steal. From downtown. With the tip. Howard dishes to Schroeder. The pass to Millsap. And another shot. Poked away.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Miles. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And that's now 17 points for Miles Turner. And here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Another miss by Millsap.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
And the play was executed exactly as you draw it up until the very end. He's kicking himself.
Now here's Bazemore, defended by Miles. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Bazemore. 22 points for Dwight Howard.
Howard gets it going. Watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
There's a good screen. With the teardrop, that's good. And the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from George.
I like that. Didn't force the jam, just happy to lay in the soft floater.
Kicks to Howard. A leaner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Miles Turner.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either. Pacers trailed by 4. And stolen by Howard. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Presence of mind from Millsap to recognize the paint was open, made the defense pay for playing physical with him.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Was short on those free throws, extending that lead and making it comfortable.
Outside, George dishes to T. Screen by Young. T kicks to Young. Howard with the steal. Schroeder against T. Millsap dishes to Schroeder. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from T.
Time definitely not on their side.
Nope, not looking good. They need to get a shot up immediately here.
Outside, George. Teague against Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Teague can't hit.
I don't even know why he's attempting some of those shots. It's just not smart basketball, and he needs to be more patient and let the offense come to him naturally.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Millsap a screen. No good from Howard.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, can't let any time off the clock here. Every second critical.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation, you have to attack with more power.
Shooting for one. Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Still got to finish strong, though. Play with a bit of pride.
Here's Ellis. Stuckey outside. Ellis kicks to Allen. Deep 2 from Robinson. Rebound by Muscala. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional.
Huge plays for his team.
In a game like this, when Dwight Howard decides to dominate, there's nothing an opponent can do. That's what I love to see him do. Use his size, all the physical tools he has, just go off. Dwight's a big man with a big game, and he was his best in this one.
Love watching the skill down low. He didn't even just beat them with the size tonight. He displayed great hands and great footwork. Great big man moves.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight.